at North High School, where tonight the Golden Raiders will take on Manitowoc in a key Fox River Valley Conference basketball game. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin, and joining me is Alyssa Conway and the coach, Chris Wright. Alyssa, let's start with you. You're an 8th grader over at St. Dominic's. What are you doing up here with us?
My mom won in a raffle at Paradise Island. That's a fundraiser for St. Dominic's School.
Are you going to do a little bit of announcing tonight?
Yeah.
Now, do you talk to your girlfriends more than you talk to me? It's got to be more than a one-word answer.
Yeah, I do.
You don't have anything to worry about. Chris is a real professional. I'm the clown of the group. Chris, let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. With their big win over Green Bay West the other night, North put themselves back in a position of possibly winning the conference, although with 5 games left, they have to win out.
Exactly, Marty. With 5 games left, they do have to run the table. They have 4 losses. The leaders have 2. They're down with Green Bay West. They have 2 losses. What stands in their way is Manitowoc. They're the other leader. Coming in tonight's game, I think very nervous about the fact that Manitowoc's normally been the team that's been in the middle of the pack. Now all of a sudden, they're at the top. North's kind of in the middle, and I think this is a very scary game for Manitowoc.
Now, I don't know how much he's going to play, but when we were over at South the other night, there were freshmen in the game all the time, and we might see another freshman tonight from Manitowoc.
Yeah, and he's a very good one. Nathan Zastro, family ties to Sheboygan here. His dad played at Sheboygan South, where he had an outstanding career. His brother played at Manitowoc, had a really good career as well. He's 5'9", just 5'9", but he's really quick. He's averaging about 10 points a game already this year. But this Manitowoc team is really, really tough. They got a all-conference player back in Matt Stahl as well. So this Ship team is not like in the past. This is a definite Fox River Valley contender.
Alyssa, let's come back to you. You were playing on the 8th grade basketball team at St. Dominic's. Tell us a little bit about how your season is going so far this year.
Well, we're 7-0 in league, and we just won a tournament in Oostburg Christian a weekend ago, last weekend.
You mean you beat the Oostburg girls?
Yeah, actually we played Oostburg Christian in the championship.
Well, congratulations. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip-off and the starting lineups for this evening's ball game.
When I need you, I just close my eyes and I'm with you, and all that I so wanna give you, it's only a
You don't have to be a hero to be a hero. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
Diversification. It's a pretty big word, but easy to understand, especially when it comes to structuring your investment portfolio. Having diversity in your investments is always a good idea. It not only makes your overall portfolio more balanced, it can provide you with a little peace of mind by helping you to minimize your risks. Simply put, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Learn more about the importance of diversifying your portfolio and choose to save.
Pop quiz. Who had the eye of the tiger? What horse did Seabiscuit beat? Who showed who the money? In what game is there no crying? And by the way, what game did your kid play at recess today?
Know what really matters. Know about your kid's school and know about your kid. Find out 100 ways to know more, do more.
Back at North High School, they're going through the starting lineups for Manitowoc, so I will too. Starting at a guard, and we talked about him in the opening, is number 4, Nathan Zastro. He's a 5'9" freshman. Also starting at a guard is number 10, Matt Stahl. He's a 5'10" senior. Stahl is their high scorer. Number 22, Andy Kresh, is a 6'3" junior. Number 32, Kyle Dreger, is a 6'2" senior, and then rounding out the starting lineup is Jake Somm, number 40. He's a 6'4" senior. For the Raiders, Dave Moss, number 11, is a 5'11" senior. Rob Kane, number 24, there you see coming out. He's a 6'3" senior. Tim Schwerer is a 6-foot sophomore. He's number 25, there you see Tim. 31, TJ Kellner is a 6'2" sophomore. Kellner, former Holy Namer, or pardon me, St. Dominic's kid. And then rounding out the lineup is Tom Eyrich. He's also a former St. Dominic's kid. He's a 6'3" sophomore, so the Raiders will start 3 sophomores and 2 seniors, Chris. A very young starting lineup for the Raiders.
Yeah, they are. And Tim Schwerer.
Coach, pardon me, Tom Desatel in his 29th year here at North. And his team has a 5-4 record in conference play.
Yeah, Tim Schwerer, also St. Dominic's person. So 3 sophomores are all St. Dominic's guys. Big game for Manitowoc. And of course, Sheboygan North doesn't want to say that their season's over. It's still an outside chance to win the conference.
Our officials tonight are Robin Lass tossing the ball up and Paul Matsky. Those 2 gentlemen are from Green Bay. We've seen Robin before. He does a good job. Zastro taken to the hoop but stopped short. Zastro with a good pass inside to Kresh for 2.
Well, Sheboygan North's been red hot. 3 in a row. They went to West and won the game the other night, Tuesday night by a point.
One of the things that really helped out North at West was the pick-me-up they got off the bench from Brian Williams. That really made a big difference. You can get somebody coming off the bench and nailing all those threes.
Yeah, they were hitting threes the other night, is right, Marty.
Good fake, but he couldn't get the shot, was Andy Kresh. Moss on the push, gets it inside to Eyrich, who makes his second basket.
Yeah, Tom's been playing real well the last couple weeks and really all season. Every game he gets better and better, and that big body of his is just going to get bigger as he gets more mature.
Zastro, the freshman, had it on top. And get it in to Som. Outside jump shot by Drager is no good. Strong rebound by Kellner.
Drager's also a big baseball player for Manitowoc. Pitcher, first base.
Good defense out there by Matt Stahl to prevent Kellner from getting the shot off. Manitowoc in a zone, Chris? Almost looks like it.
It's like well, it's tough to tell when, well, they're back into a man just when North wasn't moving around.
Kane from outside the line can't get it in. Moss had inside position, then we get a whistle up to see who that goes on. Well, they're going to call it on Moss.
Yeah, Dave got in foul trouble the other day when I was here. He's a hustler and a scrapper. I like when he drives to the basket too, Marty.
He's very effective doing that. Zastro against Moss. Almost has it taken away. Now he's doubled up. Kick down inside to Drager, puts it up and in. We're all tied up at 4 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Rob Kane kind of took a couple steps forward, and then all of a sudden Drager was open under the basket.
Moss had an opening, but he didn't take the shot. Now an inside feed to Kane for an easy basket. Nice pass by Dave Moss.
Yeah, that time the freshman dropped his head.
A good shot of the crowd. Induction night tonight. Tim Seifert and Jenny Greger are going to be inducted into North High Wall of Fame. For Tim, that's going to be his second induction. He's also inducted in Lakeland's Hall of Fame. Manitowoc is coached by Mark Christensen, 12 years under his belt. There you see Mark.
Yeah, formerly from Waukesha South. Seemed like just yesterday he was here.
Yeah, he's a AD up there.
Yep.
He always gives me a couple of umping jobs. Kind of like him for that. But I ain't pulling for Manitowoc. Fourth shot is no good by Stahl. And then we get a jump ball situation. North is going to get it.
Well, Matt Stahl's their big player. Tried to force one in there and didn't go.
North on top, 6-4 into Eyrich. A little crisscross, he takes it to the hoop. Had the ball stripped and out of bounds. It'll stay with North. Alyssa's chomping on the bit next to Chris, waiting to get on the air.
All right.
Kellner, what a baseball pass into Moss. He's open for a three, can't get it. Battles for the rebound, put it up and in. Good hustle by Dave Moss. Follow his shot. What do you think about that, Alyssa?
Pretty nice.
Oh. We like it when the balls come over here, Alyssa. .444 remaining in the first quarter. North up 8-4. Oh, taken away. Good defense played by Andy Kresh. And then Manitowoc promptly throws it out of bounds. I bet you girls never do that, do they?
No, never.
You know these North players?
Yeah, I think I know all of them. I'm pretty sure.
So if you were to do a little play-by-play, you'd know just by looking at their numbers and that? Oh, Kane.
Yeah.
Bricked one that time. Zastro comes away with it. He's open from outside the line. Can't get it to go. Kellner with a strong rebound. Schwer. Shuffle the feet, Alyssa. Can't do that. Oh, nice pass. Good teamwork by Manitowoc, but a good block by Eyrich. And swatted down, but getting the ball back was Kresh, and he puts it up and in. And it's 8-6 North. Hey, Alyssa.
Yeah.
If you get paid by the word, you'd be making a lot of money. Per word. Kellner can't get it to go. Now, do you remember TJ when he went to St. Dominic's?
Yeah, he's one of my brother's best friends.
Basket up and good. TJ Kellner. Good hustling defense by Kellner, but Manitowoc still comes away with the rebound. Shot is off by Stahl. Now Stahl is their high scorer. He hasn't got a basket yet, Chris. Oh, Alyssa. Moss threw it away. Should have taken the jump shot, don't you think, Alyssa? Looked like he was wide open. Good step around by Eyrich. Now, Eirich's another St. Dominic's guy, isn't he? They can't hear you when you shake your head. Oh, look at that little cute little fan. Well, I hope they don't have a cough. Shitting. Hope neither one of them's sick. In the ball game for Manitowoc is Ben Mathias. I graduated with Peter Mathias, and I saw he was at the gym tonight. I wonder if that's a relative. This Mathias from Manitowoc, number 33. Uh-oh, bust out.
Dunk it.
Oh, we'll take two though. Oh, left wide open underneath the basket. Was Brunmeyer, but the shot was blocked. Good hustle, huh, Alyssa?
Yeah.
Brian Williams in for the Raiders, number 15. Brian had a great game up at West. I don't know if you heard about that, Alyssa. He had 4 3-pointers in the second quarter.
Wow.
Now, you play point guard, right?
Yeah.
What's important about playing point guard?
To get your shots off when you can and protect the ball and have good passes.
Good evaluation of the point guard spot. Moss with a driving layup. Put it up and in. And in on a bust out, easy layup is Mathias. Brad Schmidt's in the game for North, number 3. Kane trying to back down. A lot of contact there, no call. Williams. Shot is no good. Rebound by Stahl. Shot by Matthias is no good. Alyssa, what year did your dad play over here at North? If you look up at that banner, you might see his name.
Oh, that's
Oh,
actually
that's your uncle?
That's actually my uncle. Yeah. My dad was pretty happy about that.
Moss almost lost the dribble. Williams has it. Down to under a minute. 35 seconds and counting. Almost a travel. Kellner down the lane. Off the glass, but no good. Now Manitowoc has it. Let's see if they go for the last shot. Alyssa, do you get to many of the girls' games for North too?
Yeah, I'm the ball girl for the North Girls Varsity, so I come to a lot of their away games, but usually I don't get to see my brother Alex Conway play, so that's not that good, but
Well, that's good you're involved already. I know we talked while we were off the air, you want to play here when you get to high school.
yeah.
They'll have the nice new field house built for you.
Yeah.
They'll call it the Conway House. Williams at the buzzer, can't get it to go. At the end of one, Sheboygan North leads it 14-10.
I remember when it first hit me.
Applied energy in a forward direction equals human locomotion.
What does this all mean, Doc?
Well, it changed life as we know it.
I thought, wow, this concept might actually change the way we get from point A to point B. I felt like Einstein inventing the telephone.
I give you the human foot.
Get up, get out, get moving. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
There we go, we're back at North High School, and up there to your right with the glasses sitting next to Tink Rilling is Tim Seifert. Tim is going to be inducted into the North High Wall of Fame. Give a wave, Tim. Tim was all-conference second team and all-state 3 years at state track meet. He actually held the record for the discus for about 10 seconds. The next contestant was Stu Voigt. Played a long time for the Minnesota Vikings tight end. Tim also played football at Lakeland and was a track athlete out there. Tim and I played together. I was a sophomore, he was a senior. Unfortunately, I wasn't a very good blocking back for him. Just starting second quarter action. Solkowski in, number 12. And dragging his foot on a travel was Brunmeyer. Alyssa, what do you guys do to, in terms of drilling to try and keep yourselves from traveling and committing turnovers? Coach, who's your coach, by the way?
My dad.
Oh, great. No wonder you're a starter. No, Mr. Wright told me you're a whale of a ball player. They can't see you open your hands like that. You got to talk.
What am I going to say? Yeah.
Well, sure. Whenever we had yeah, no, I was thinking about that 8th grader that played basketball with us after school. That was not Katie Telshow, but Amanda. Do you know her? From Whisper?
Yeah.
She played with us one night. Chris and me and a bunch of old guys. She was a good player. But she came into the game, I told her right away, you give me the ball, I'm the one that's doing the shooting. The only trouble was I didn't do the making. Foul is on Alex Jordan. Oop. That's only the second team foul, third team foul on North. Manitowoc doesn't have any fouls yet. steal. Schmitz on a feed over to Jordan. His shot is no good. Manitowoc comes away with it. North still on top, 14-10. Alyssa Conway, our guest announcer. Inside feed to Brunmeyer, and he puts it up and in. Kellner on a quick release, in and out, no good. And Williams on the good defense caused the turnover. Alyssa, when you guys are on defense, what does your dad have you do? Man-to-man or zone?
We do both, but when we start to get lazy, then he just puts us on zone.
Oh, I thought maybe then he just puts you on the bench.
Or when they have a good ball handler.
Well, that's a pretty good strategy. Well, it sounds like your dad knows what he's doing. He plays you, and he knows when to play a man-to-man in his zone. Dave Moss on the layup. Chris, he's got 6 points already. Chris ain't saying much. He doesn't have a headset. Steal again. Zastro over to Kellner. Alyssa wanted the dunk. And another turnover by Manitowoc. Moss trying to get to the basket is stopped. Good defense, but then he pulls up for the short jump shot and nails it. Stalled right down the middle. Bounce pass inside for the layup. Jake Somm getting the hoop.
I think they're getting way too underneath there, Marty. They're drive penetrating, too many easy baskets for Marty. Or excuse me, for Manitowoc.
Moss tried to feed it out to Kane, but it was stolen away.
A lot of turnovers, huh, Alyssa?
Yeah, they need to take care of the ball.
Another turnover.
Moss has it, gets it over to Schmitz. Not a whole lot of movement by the Raiders so far this trip.
No, but they're playing with a lot of intensity.
That's a good matchup, I would think, for Kellner, having a shorter stall on him. Kane, spin move, put it up and in. Boy, that was a sweet move.
Alyssa, you have that spin move you like to do. You come down the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another steal. Schmitz, however, was on the line. Manitowoc will get it back. North up 22-14.
You like to press too, right, Alyssa? Your team presses?
Yeah, we usually just press man-to-man.
Alyssa's team is really fast.
Do much pressing then, Alyssa?
Yeah, we press usually all the time, except for if they have like a really good ball handler or we're beating a team by a lot.
Hey, Zastra with a good drive and a feed off, but Drager couldn't get it in. Kellner outside the line, can't get the three-pointer, but Schmitz on a great tap. Put it up and in. Brad Schmitz.
What intensity by the Raiders tonight. I'm very impressed, Marty. This is not the same team I saw about 2 weeks ago.
Zastro, no. North with a rebound. Schmitz. Schmitz making his presence known. Kane taking it to the hoop, rolled off, no good. Tried the tip, no good. Got the rebound, put back is no good, but a whistle. Picking up the foul will be Kyle Drager.
Who are some of the girls on your team, Alyssa?
Stephanie Schwer, Erica Nicole.
Oh yeah, Stephanie Schwer, that's Tim's sister, right?
Yeah, Tim Schwer's sister.
Is Stephanie or Tim better?
I'd have to say Steph.
That's the right answer.
Stephanie here tonight?
Yeah, she is. She's right. Yeah, she's in the stands by all my other St. Dominic's friends.
Are they waving at you and giving
yeah,
you a little bit of a hard time?
There they are. There's Steph and Hannah, Lucas and Tyler Henderson.
We're under 4 minutes left until halftime. North is up 26-14. They've just played excellent basketball so far in the first half. Drager has it on top. Quick release on the jump shot is no good by Andy Kresh. North has good bounce pass. Layup by Irick. He's got 6. And the Raiders got 28.
Maybe time for a timeout, Alyssa?
There you go.
Good call, Alyssa. It's a 30-second timeout, Scott, so we'll keep it here.
Now you have a brother that plays on the JVs too, right? Alex?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
He's more of a three-point guy, and you're the point guard. You guys play in the driveway at all?
Yeah, actually, yeah, we do. Just like this morning, but usually we get in fights. But today we didn't.
So you and your mom take on your brother and your dad?
Oh no. Usually it's switched around, but yeah. Usually me and my brother get in fights, but this time he didn't because he's all pumped up over the Manitowoc game.
Is that him chomping down?
Yeah.
I'll say this, Alyssa plays with a lot of fire in her belly, doesn't like to lose, and her brother doesn't like to lose either. And when his shot's not going down,
that sounds like a remedy for arguments.
Yeah. He gets grumpy. That's the life of a two-man.
Zastro has it, being guarded by Dave Moss. Zastro trying to force it in, threw it away. Schmitz.
Nice pass.
You're right on that account. Who made that pass? Dave Moss.
Oh.
See, now, if you were making that pass, you'd want your name mentioned, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I have 11 turnovers for Manitowoc in the first half.
Ooh, that's a lot. I'll bet the St. Dominic's girls don't even make that many. Moss trying to steal it, but he caught the arm of Kyle Drager, and he'll get called for the foul.
The other catch here is there's only 5 fouls in the whole half, Alyssa. Just 1 on Manitowoc and just 4 on North. North, with all that aggressiveness, normally fouls a lot.
Problem is, though, Chris, that was the second foul on Dave Moss. That gentleman just to the right of your screen was Peter Mathias. Peter and I graduated North together. Jump shot by Stahl. He's finally off the schneid, Chris. That's his first basket of the half. He's their highest scorer. He's averaging about 13 a game. 30-16, North on top. Rolling down to 2:15 left until halftime. Double screen for Kellner. He's open for a second, and he got it.
Usually has about 4
When he was at
threes
St.
now.
Dominic's, he really played a lot of basketball. Listen, look what happened to those guys. See, that's what can happen to you guys. You guys play a lot of basketball.
Nice move.
Nice move is right. Zastro with a layup. A little head fake on the pass. That would you do that to, Alyssa?
Yeah, once or twice.
A game?
No.
Kane, pump fake. Didn't take the shot. Kellner, couldn't quite get that one to go. 33-18, North up 15. Zastro, 12-footer, got it in. He has 6 points.
Just a freshman, Alyssa. Gotta work hard.
Rolling down to 1:05 until halftime. North up 33-20. Alyssa Conway, Chris Wright, and I'm Mike Martin. Cast of thousands. And we get a blocking foul. It could have just as easily been called on Schmitz, don't you think, Alyssa?
Yeah, I think that was a bit of acting, though.
We don't like floppers.
No.
It's kind of hard for Manitowoc to complain when it's only their second foul of the whole half. You're going to be the ball girl at the girls' game at the Bradley Center tomorrow, right? Or in Oostburg North?
Yeah. That's if we don't make it further in the Holy Family tournament.
Steve Wineland.
That'd be a nice thing if you can get down to Bradley Center.
Oh, nice pass from Kane into Eyrich for an easy 2. Tom Eyrich has 8. 35-20.
North Girls in Newsburg tomorrow. If you have nothing to do, go down to the Bradley Center, 3:45, then a Bucks game after that.
Can you get in on one ticket for both games? Zastro hemmed in on the corner, having trouble. Then he falls out of bounds, but they're going to call a pushing foul.
You know what he did? You know what Tim did wrong there, Alyssa? When you're in a trap, you got a trap there, you got to keep your hands straight up. And what they did is they leaned forward, or TJ leaned forward. You got to be straight up like a telephone booth, and because he leaned forward, they call that foul. Just stand up tall.
Derek Deasing is in the ball game. Manitowoc better keep an eye on him. He's a good 3-point shooter too.
Remember Derek from St. Dominic's?
Yeah, he used to be on my brother's team too before he went off to high school.
Missed by Manitowoc. Kane got the rebound. North on the attack again. We're rolling down to 10 seconds left until halftime. Oh, and he carried the ball. Cheesy call, Alyssa, or a good call?
I think it was pretty cheesy.
Good answer. 5 seconds. Zastro fouled on the pass. That's a good thing.
It's a bad foul because now it gives them a chance to shoot bonus free throws with just a tick and a half left here.
No, that was
Oh,
the
no,
sixth.
it's only six, my
that
bad.
was the sixth foul. Jump shot by Stahl is off, and that's half. At the half, North leads it 35-20. Alyssa, what do you think about North's performance here in the first half of the ball
I think
game?
they're just trying hard and just working hard on defense, except they're playing smart. They're not just grabbing for their arms, and the refs are pretty decent this game too.
Good job. With that, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, hopefully we'll have some induction ceremonies. Jenny Greger and Tim Seifert being inducted tonight into North High's Wall of Fame.
If you give someone a fish,
you feed them for a day.
Teach someone to fish.
You feed them for a lifetime.
Give me a fish, and you'll feed me for a day. Teach me to fish, and you'll feed me for a lifetime.
Through Volunteers of America, you can help change lives in your community.
Noise. There's more of it in your life than you think. Everyday sounds, from household appliances to traffic. Even a crowded restaurant can hit 85 decibels. That's the level audiologists know can cause permanent hearing loss. So keep an eye on your ears and visit ASHA.org, the American Speech Language Hearing Association.
How do you convince a 14-year-old girl that hair doesn't matter? When the diagnosis is childhood cancer, where can parents turn? CureSearch.org can help. It's run by doctors and scientists whose research has led to an overall cure rate of 78%. You're not as alone as you feel.
Wisconsin, life's so good. Call 1-800-432-TRIP or visit travelwisconsin.com.
and 2 years all-conference. From the class of 1993, Jennifer Greger. Everyone is welcome to attend.
Looking for a part-time job that'll help pay for college? Consider one that can do that and a lot more. The Air National Guard. We've got the Montgomery GI Bill and a special cash bonus that can help get you through college. And training that can put you on course for an impressive full-time job. The Air National Guard. It's money for college and fuel for your future. Call 1-800-2GO-ANG.
We're back at North High School where the Raiders lead 35-20 at halftime. Let me go through the leading scores. Great balance by North, Chris, in this first half. Moss, Kane, and Eyrich all had 8. TJ Kellner had 7, and Brad Schmitz off the bench had 4. Manitowoc had good balance. The problem is all of them only had 2. Sam, Matthias, Drager, Brunmeyer, and Stahl each had 2 points. Nathan Zastro led them with 6, and Andy Kresh chipped in with 4. Great defense by North.
Outstanding defense, and they're banging the boards. It's 1 and out for Manitowoc. On the other end, they're hitting the offensive glass with a lot of authority, a lot of enthusiasm. And this is the best half of basketball I've seen by North all year. Let's see if they can complete the job tonight. 35-20 is a nice lead, but you still have a sophomore team here, and let's see if they can close the door here.
One thing that Manitowoc certainly didn't do well in the first half was shoot. And North made sure it was only the 1 and out by getting all those rebounds. You're right, let's hope they can do that again in the second half, but having a 15-point cushion to work with is real nice.
You got that right. This is, like I said, the best half I've seen them play, and you know, I don't see them all, but this is a lot of intensity, and you know, it's not just the sophomores. You're getting a lot of contributions. Brad Schmitz and Rob Kane again having a great night, and Dave Moss. He's having a good shooting night. Good shooting night for North, but just I like the rebound and all the defensive intensity, and see if it continues.
One more time, I just want to congratulate Jenny Greger, class of 93, for her induction into the North High Wall of Fame, and Tim Seifert, a 1966 graduate, and his induction. Kellner open from outside the line. Couldn't get it to go. Hung on the rim for a second, and it rolled off. Zastro, he got penetration again, but a little out of control, and gets called for the offensive foul. That's his his second foul, the first foul of the second half. Manitowoc only had 2 fouls the entire first half. North only was 6, and that again points out how good they played. You know, they weren't making stupid fouls.
Yeah, and I thought another thing, Nathan Zastro did a nice job scoring, but he did have, I had him for 6 turnovers. 6 turnovers, yep.
Eyrich had, looked like a pretty good shot, but he couldn't get it to go. And then we get a foul on the other end on Jake Somm. Foul goes on TJ Kellner, that's his second.
Awesome shooting half for North as well. I believe I had him 17 for 28. Now that's not official, but it's in the ballpark. It's still well over 50%.
Close enough. We won't fire you if you're wrong.
Great crowd tonight, Marty. Not a lot of students because there's a lot of stuff going on, but there's a lot of parents and alumni and.
Alumni is real nice to see.
Yes.
John Tomey's here even.
Yeah.
Tim played for John out at Lakeland, played football.
We got somebody else to talk about in a minute, Marty. Who's here?
Kane from outside.
Ooh.
Off. Strong rebound by Drager. 35-22. Zastro's jump shot is no good. Nice rebound by Tim Schwer. Thanks goes out to Alyssa Conway for being our guest announcer this year. Tim lost the ball. Zastro kicks it over to Stahl. His shot is no good. North right back at him.
They're all over Stahl tonight.
Kane's shot is no good. Taken down by Kresh. And Jake Somm outruns the Raider defense for an easy layup.
Oh, just like that, it's 11. Big trip right here. Let's make sure we stay above double figures. So let's get a bucket. Watch him coming off the screen.
The defense by Kresh.
Tim's got to attack that more. He kind of jogged through that. You got to hit that screen and go hard off that screen.
Irick hard to the basket. His shot is no good, but he is fouled. Foul is going to go on Jake Somm. That'll be his first.
The other person I was going to talk about was Tink Rilling.
Yeah, Henry.
Yeah, he retired.
A long time ago.
Right, but he's been in the weight room here at Sheboygan North.
It's a Tink Rilling weight room.
Yes, it is, and they had a nice little thing for him the other day. I believe he started in, 1947 or 49?
That could be right around there.
And
been a while.
He's in the house, sitting right behind us tonight.
Yep.
And
he and his wife.
Yep, nice retirement thing. And the other day.
Tink goes to St. Dominic's the church. Irick with a 1-for-2 trip. It's 36-24, North on top. 5:37 remaining in the third quarter. Oh, Somm wide open, and he missed the shot. And he missed again. Oh, man. Point blank range, and Somm missed it. Tink Rilling. I think we're going to get a shot at Tink right now. There he is. Tink in the red. Yeah, and his wife. And right below him, in between, is John Kabelski. John's son, John Jr., played at South a few years ago. Was a good shooter. And then above the three of them is Tim Seifert. Tim, the Hall of Famer.
Thanks so much for Tink for all the young people that you've helped over the years in the weight room, and hours upon hours that he spends there every afternoon for North High athletes.
Jenny Greger.
Jenny Greger.
Great shot at Jenny.
I'll tell you.
Brian Andrews is busy.
Yeah, I saw her play when she was just in middle school, and if we would have had an interview with her, I said, she was so good. She would always make passes faster than the girls that were there, and she was just outstanding. And of course, she had two brothers, Brian and Jeff.
That always helps.
Yeah, Jeff was both Brian and Jeff were outstanding baseball players. And
Kane pull up in the lane, kisses it off the glass for two.
Very important 3 points there, Marty. The free throw by Irick, and now Kane getting it there, especially after the big miss by Somm. That just
good help defense by Rob Kane to prevent the drive.
Didn't miss that one, though.
Yeah, Jake Somm got that one in off a nice pass from Drager, I believe that was. Brad Schmitz, no good. They get a foul on Jake Somm, and he's not too happy about it. There's something to be said for that, though, because they always catch the second guy.
Yeah, well, they were banging on the other hand, so I think Somm got a little retaliation. Jake has some relatives in, I believe, the Cleveland area.
That was a pretty popular name in Chilton. Moss on a floater got it to go. Dave Moss with 10 points.
Both times there, Dave Moss got deep. The last, he kicked it out to Schmitz, who missed it. But again, he gets deep, and that time he puts a two-pointer. The advantage of Dave Moss and his speed.
Looks like North might be in a zone. We got a late whistle. Oh, they're going to call it on North on a push on the rebound. Foul goes on Kellner. That's his third. With 4:25 remaining in the third quarter, TJ Kellner picks up his third. And nobody up by the table to check in for him. That's kind of unusual, Chris. Like Kellner have some blood on his jersey or something? Well, on his back, actually. Coming in for him will be Brian Williams.
Question is, if he's got blood on his back, who's got the blood?
Yeah, really.
Coach Christensen points it out, but it could be one of his own players that's got the blood. Why aren't you getting him out?
Kresh nails a three-pointer. (40-29) North up.
Oh, it's TJ that's cutting the back.
Oh, he is cutting the back, you're right. Wow, looks like it's pretty deep too. Williams has it on the wing. Moss open. In and out, no good.
Good try, Dave.
They left him open, coach. It looked like they wanted him to shoot that shot. Zastro trying to feed it. Good hustling play by Kellner, but Manitowoc gets it back, and Matt Stahl puts it up and in.
Nice play by Stahl there.
Moss, that time he goes straight up and down on the trampoline for that jump shot. 42-31 North. Zastro getting deep. Missing the point blank shot was Kresh, but he puts the putback up and in. Going for the stats, Chris.
Yeah, too many second opportunities this time for Manitowoc in the third quarter. He did a nice job in the first half, North, that is. They got to do a better job boxing out.
Kane, North has been close a number of times on their three-point shots, but they haven't been able to get them to go. Tom Eyrick picks up the foul, his second.
I thought Kane had a real good look there. We're going to get a timeout.
With 3:06, we have a timeout. It's a full timeout, Scott. So why don't we take a short break, and we'll be right back. And there you see the score, North up 9.
Let's play a game. Let's pretend you own an apartment building and I want to rent from you. I make a good salary, have a good credit history. Would you rent your place to me? How about now? Do you still like me? What if I have an accent or a disability? What if I'm a single parent? Would you steer me away? Would you close the door? Would you?
The Fair Housing Act protects your right to live where you want. If you think you've been discriminated against, call us.
There's John Thome. John, legendary coach out at Lakeland. I think he's working, last time I heard he was working at Plymouth in special ed. He's a character.
Yes, a lot of stories.
There was an article in the paper not long ago. They used to have this quarterback club on Monday nights down at the YMCA. And he was by far, they took a vote on who was the most entertaining. He won it by a landslide. I remember going there one night with Ron Neiman. You know, they featured North one night at that quarterback thing. Oh, the good old days.
Now we have sons of sons and grandchildren,
really.
You know, when we talk about Zastro.
Inside to Zastro, his shot is short. Kane with the rebound. Zastro's miss I can understand because he's in the land of the giants. You know, it's a little difficult sometimes, but those big guys, I mean, they're jumping above everybody. Kane kicks it out to Moss. Good cover-up defense by the Ships. Schwer, hey, he didn't look good on the release, Chris.
No, it's got to set his feet.
Stahl over the dragger, and then we get a tie-up.
Bad pass. It's getting a little scary now. We're down to 9.
Well, I was thinking in the first half, you know, North was making their shots, and so far, they're just not putting them down like they did in the first half. Each team sitting with 3 team fouls. Kresh.
Ouch.
Bangle. Ooh, that was a sweet three-pointer. He has 8 points in the second half.
And just
12
like
for
that,
the game.
Just like that, it's a 6-point ball game. I got North 3 for 9 in the quarter, Marty.
Kane picking up the slack, takes it right down Main Street, kisses it off the glass and puts it in. North up 8. Get on that guy. Good, and a whistle underneath. Kresh with the three-pointer, his third one of the half.
Push on Manitowoc.
Okay, they are going to count the basket.
Foul on number 33, Ben Matthews. First person.
Matthias picks up the foul.
In for the Raiders, number 3, Ben Smith, 31, TJ Homer, and 21, Alex Jordan.
TJ Engels coming in for the Raiders.
Also in for the Raiders, number 33, TJ Engels.
Alex Jordan also checks in. Kane and Williams went out. Schmitz has it at the high post. Little crisscross action, but Zastro covers up on Jordan. And Dave shuffled the feet before he got the ball on the floor. A little unusual. He's been very good tonight, not committing those types of turnovers. Zastro getting penetration, then it's stolen away by Brad Schmitz. Great defense by the Raiders. Kellner, quick release, had his feet set but couldn't get it in. Moss with the rebound. Smart play, North setting up the offense. We have a minute left in the third quarter. North up by 5, 44-39. Manitowoc creeping back. Another travel. It's the same turnover that he had before. Coach Tom Desautels looking concerned, as your announcers are. Zastro getting penetration. Gets it over to Drager, who puts it up and in. 44-41, under a minute.
And the big lead is gone.
15-point lead is down to 3. $20 seconds. Good decision to go for 1.
Yes.
Under 10, inside the Schmitz. Floater is up and in by Brad. He has 6 points.
Let's hope that's a big one.
And a whistle after they're gonna call a foul on the shot. It's gonna be a 3 free throws, pardon me. Foul is gonna be called on Alex Jordan.
What? 4.
Stahl. And get 3 attempts. Stahl going for the trifecta. Comley pops in 3 in a row. That finally does end the third quarter. North on top, 46-44.
Once they've outgrown their toddler seat, they're still not ready for adult safety belts alone. 4 5'9" is the magic number. Until then, kids need a booster seat. Make sure your little pumpkin gets there safely. Visit boosterseat.gov.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio, because vaccine was never in short supply, thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
6-1-0. Back at action, Moss has it. 24-point quarter by the Ships. North only able to come up with 11.
North still shooting over 50%. They were 17 for 28, now just 22 for 40 and a 5 for 12 quarter there. Manitowoc's increased their percentage. They're 18 to 40. And those 3 free throws at the end were really big.
Well, Schmitty got a nice lean in on the shot just before the end of the quarter, and then Jordan committing the foul on Stahl on the 3-point attempt. Yeah, you're right, that really did hurt.
Just 1 turnover in the quarter for Manitowoc.
Kellner's shot is no good. Nice save. But North gets it back. Kellner on a quick release from the corner. He's knocked down. No call, but he does hit the 3. And Manitowoc right back. Drager. That didn't take long. That's usually how North scores their baskets. 49-46, North on top. Kane has it knocked off of his foot.
Good call.
Good call by Robin Last. Zastro being guarded by Moss. Zastro pulls up. Outside shot is no good. Inside position. Manitowoc with the rebound. Kresh, but he had it knocked away. A little bit of a break for the Raiders. Kane wide open. Rolls off the rim again. North not able to get the 3-point basket in. Inside feed. Kane's shot is no good. But the Raiders come away with it. Kellner. Quick release, no good. Irick. Kellner sliding through, can't get it to go. Oh, a lot of great looks by the Raiders, and they couldn't get any baskets. Kresh open.
Wow, he did everything else.
I'll tell you, he had a wide open look too. All of a sudden, both baskets seem to have a lid on it. Inside feed to Irick, and he's fouled by Som. A good shot at Jake Som. For Som, that's his 3rd personal, Chris, and all 3 of them coming in the second half. Williams and Schmitz in. Kane and Schwer out.
You betcha, Dave.
Brian, again, North with good looks from the outside. They just can't get the baskets. Shot is off by Stahl, and then a nice rebound by Brad Schmitz. And with the touch foul is Kyle Drager. I think this puts North at the line. No, yes it does.
Nice to get to the free throw line first.
Yeah, right on that.
In the second half.
But you know what this means? I'm missing a foul. Johnny Johnson helped me out. I missed one early in the first half. Got that squared away.
Can't help you with fouls, Marty.
Yeah, you helped me enough the way it is. I thought your biggest help was last year on the dislocation.
Oh, yeah.
Moss pops in a couple of huge free throws. North up 51-46. Williams hustling over, guarding Drager. A little bit of a mismatch in Manitowoc's favor. Drager, a big kid.
See if they go there. Good weak
They
side
do.
help. Bad
Williams
pass.
with the good defense. He stepped in front. Lead feed to Schmitz. Off the glass, no good. And then Irick's going to get called with an over-the-back foul.
Got to finish.
I think the guy cutting underneath was just enough of a distraction. I see you have an assistant.
Yep.
Pete
Bart's next to me. I'm counting up. I got Nathan Zastro for 9 turnovers.
That's a lot. I bet he doesn't have 9 assists.
Nope.
Well, he has scored a little bit tonight.
Yep. Not in the second half, though.
Oh, good drive to the hoop by Stahl, and then he missed a shot, and then the ball gets tipped out of bounds by Schmitz. Manitowoc will keep it. Irick is going to check back in. We have 4:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Raiders up 51 to 46. One thing about Brad, Chris, he's a quick jumper.
Yeah, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rebounds tonight. Been all over the place. I just wish he would have put 2 points in before.
Zastro coming off a screen is open. He can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped around. Irick comes away with it. Inside to Williams for an easy 2. Brian Williams, his first 2 points of the night. Now that's how we like to see North score.
Yep, get up the floor. They are doing a lot more stuff with action tonight, that's for sure.
I tell you, Kabelski gets around now. He's up on the top row out there. We have a full timeout, Scott. We could use a 30.
Fruit. What a tasty treat. Fruits packed with potassium and other nutrients can help keep your heart pumping strong during the game. And they give you energy back so you can take on the next activity. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
Back at North High School, where the Raiders had their lead whittled down to 46 to 44 at the end of 3. They've now been able to build it up to a 7-point advantage at 53-46.
Nice run here by North when you had to have it.
I don't think Manitowoc's done yet, though. There's still 4:36 remaining. You are right. There's a good crowd. Gary Caker up there. Dewey Jordan, Alex's dad.
Good hustle defense by the Raiders.
Oh, Zastro had it tipped away. I thought North was pretty flat-footed on that penetration. They actually got a little bit lucky, the ball getting tipped out of bounds.
Coach Christensen expressing a lot of anger to the officials.
He might be yelling at his own team now.
No, I think he's, well, who knows.
He wouldn't yell at the officials. Drager.
He can shoot that anytime.
He missed it, but it fell right into the hands of Jake Somm. And Jake put it up and in. He has 10 points tonight.
Well, we got a rebound.
8 of them coming in the second half. Moss coming off a double screen is open but doesn't take it, and he gets called for the travel again. You know, as many times as I've seen the Raiders play tonight, or this year I should say, I haven't seen those kinds of turnovers from Dave any night.
And that's why he's asking the official what he's doing, and I kind of agree with him there too. I don't know.
I didn't see it.
No, and
I didn't see it on any of them.
I was shocked too because the official was under the basket there, and Dave was way out top, so I don't know. Gotta guess be looking for it.
Kane not able to stop the drive out to Stahl. His shot is no good. Rob Kane with a strong rebound, and the Raiders have it back, only up 5.
Got an 1/8 of the game to finish, boys.
A lot of movement this possession by the Raiders, looking for an opening.
It's too early to run clock though, Marty. That's why.
They had a good idea on the back cut, just not the right pass. Stahl's shot is no good. Irick commits the foul. That'll be his 4th.
You know, North's been attacking all night and doing very well. And 4 minutes is a long time to take care of the basketball. Tried to get Moss on the backdoor cut, but it didn't work, and we got a turnover.
What do you do with Eric? You leave him in there with 3:22 remaining with 4 fouls?
Nope. I bring somebody in for a minute. Or?
TJ Kellner is coming in, but for Brian Williams. Stahl is 4 for 4 on his free throw shooting. He has 8 points so far.
And the reason I'd probably take him out for a minute, well, tough, it's crunch time. Got to go with it, you got a bench for a reason.
North up 53-50. Moss takes it all the way to the basket and got it in.
Dave's been doing that well all night.
And a foul on Moss, probably not a good one. You don't want to commit one way out there.
Nope. Plus you send Manitowoc to the line. You know, he's just being aggressive, but got to contain the method right now.
It's the 3rd foul on Moss. Zastro's first attempt is good. His first attempt of the night. Manitowoc is 8 for 8. 9 for 9. All of them coming in the second half. 55-52. Raiders up. Rolling down to 3 minutes left in the ball game.
Good job, Rob Kane.
Kane, nice drive to the hoop, but he couldn't get it to go. I almost thought he stepped out of bounds, Chris.
I really like that move by Rob Kane. Flashed open, showed his hands, just couldn't finish.
Good hands by North to tip it away from Zastro. From here, from our position, back on the other end of the court, it looked like it might have tipped off of Zastro, but the officials didn't see it that way.
I agree with you.
Good help defense.
Watch where Stahl is. Let him shoot that.
Stahl open. Got it. We're all tied up at 55.
Done a great job on him all night, and when they needed to, Stahl got the big one.
Stahl has 12 points, 10 of them coming in the second half. Three-pointer by TJ Kellner. His 3rd of the night.
Take that. Just work him, Dave. Stay in front.
Kresh, bango. His 4th three-pointer of the night. 18 points for Kresh. Tied at 58. 1:45 remaining in the ball game. Brad Schmitz, a little pull up in the lane, no good. Irick, tip, no good, and then it goes out of bounds off of Irick. Manitowoc will have the possession with 1:34 remaining. We're all tied up at 58. Timeout Manitowoc. We're waiting to see if it's a 30 or a full. Full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break with the score tied at 58 with 1:34 remaining.
The time is coming. There's no escape from the day you retire. And will you be ready financially?
Are you ready, dear?
You still can be with investments like an IRA or a retirement plan at work. It's never too late. But start now, because if you wait,
you're making a grave mistake.
You may wind up working forever. Saving for your financial future doesn't have to be a nightmare. Choose to save.
There's Tommy Wright and the 4th grade, or excuse me, the 5th grade St. Dominic's team.
Tommy in yellow?
Yeah.
You know that guy, don't you?
Yeah, Ryan Rudolph and Matt Carls and Sam Kuhn, Lucas Hayes. Coach Davis had the boys all come here to watch the older boys play, so, you know, to pick up some tips and what it takes to play here and how good you could become.
Steve Reiner running the top camera. Brian Andrews running the floor camera. Scott Mieloff in the truck spinning the dials. Kresh fouled, going to the hoop. He'll be shooting a pair. Falls on Brian Williams. That was probably a good foul. I want to give him the bunny.
Well, I didn't like the fact that you had a bust out. You're pressing, and all of a sudden you got, 3 on 2, and you press, but they get buy-in, and an easy opportunity for Manitowoc, and that's their first lead tonight.
I believe so. I think North jumped out right away to an early lead and maintained that until right now. Manitowoc has not missed a free throw in the second half. 11 for 11. (60-58). 1:16 remaining in the ball game. Kane pull up in the lane, off the glass and in.
Sweet Rob Kane.
Rob Kane taking the Raiders on his back. It's twice now they've needed baskets, and it's been Rob. Timeout Manitowoc to avoid the 10-second call. Good hustle by Schmitz to look for the interception.
Now that was much better job. You kept the ship guy in the backcourt. You got a double team going there. You had trappers in place. Then you had guys coming up to take away the passing lanes as well. That's how you should run your press. And a good call by Coach Christensen to save a 10-second call. But Nathan Zastrow was in a whole lot of hurt in there. And again, because of the North press.
There you see it. We're all tied up with just over a minute left. Coming down to the end. That's how we like them.
Yep. I'd like it more if we come away with a victory. This has been a good game, Marty.
It's been a very good game. Got to hand it to Manitowoc. They've played a real good second half, and North stopped that surge of Manitowoc, was able to maintain a little bit of a lead, not as much as they had at halftime, but great game, you're right.
Now no fouls here, just let Manitowoc beat you.
Stahl got inside to Kresh, who put it up and in. Too much penetration. 62-60, Manitowoc up, and a foul on Andy Kresh. My count is right, that's his first.
There's the missing one.
That's the missing one. He does have 2 fouls. Dave had 2 free throws earlier in this second half. He needs to make this one to get the next one.
A lot tougher now. Now you're forced to foul.
Stahl has it. 35 seconds.
That's the guy I'd foul, or I wouldn't let Stahl or stolen.
One and one. Foul is going to go on Rob Kane. Thought it was a bit of a late call. Kane looked like he was hustling for the ball. And then the whistle came. But no complaints by Rob, at least nothing outwardly.
That was very late.
First miss by Manitowoc, but Ira can't come up with the rebound.
Bad situation.
Foul goes on Dave Moss. Zastrow will be at the line shooting. Okay, a full timeout with 21.7 seconds remaining. Manitowoc will be on the line shooting free throws, and they lead it 62-60.
Someday, I'll be a ballerina, just like them. And this will be my stage, where I twirl and float and swirl. Someday, this won't just be my wish. Someday, I won't be sick.
There you see the Balcos, their grandson, Claire Balco and his wife.
Ryan right there. Ryan played here for Coach Desatel.
Yep. Well, big free throws coming up. Zastro at the line. Nathan Zastro has not missed one. That was a 10th team foul on North, so he'll get 2. Got a friendly bounce on that first one. Manitowoc up 3. Get the rebound. 64-60, under 20 seconds. Moss kicks it out, then back out
Timeout.
to Schmitz, and then back into Kane for an easy layup, and it's 64-62 with 15 seconds remaining. I don't know, I thought it was a mistake that he didn't take the shot right away, but he certainly made a nice pass to Rob Kane for an easy 2.
Well, what I think I try to do is force some type of, either you got to foul quickly or try to stay in front. Cheat your guys up, try to get a steal. I don't think I'd want to foul Zastro here or stall. Anybody else I think I'd be going after. So don't let them get the ball.
Exactly.
Let somebody else catch the ball.
Well, it might be a time to pull out Moss, who has 4 fouls.
Correct. And then bring him back in on offense.
And Irick also has 4 fouls. Irick is in the game also.
Who's gonna protect?
Watch out for the deep ball. Sam going deep.
Well, Stahl got it. You got to foul him. Oh, he
steal! Moss hit as he shot. No call, and he missed it. Now we get a foul. Oh man. He definitely got bodied up, Chris, on his shot to the basket, and no call. That one hurt.
Wow. Not a shot you can miss either, but oh
well,
boy.
If you're getting banged.
Yep. Oh boy.
Up by 3 now, Coach Desatel calling for a timeout. Oh man. Any chance of seeing that shot again, Scott?
That's a 2-batter. You got the steal. You're at point blank range. You got 3 guys there, and there's Alyssa Conway. I want to thank her for her first half.
I think she's a little more comfortable up there than she was down here.
Yep. Had a nice opportunity there, just couldn't get it done. No, not only with Dave, you had 2 white shirts right there getting for the rebound, and the red shirt got it. It's just
yeah, that's a good
break.
point too. It's not over yet.
Says the old ice timeout. And you better have a plan.
Kellner sitting right down here in front of us outside the 3-point line. That's where that 3-pointer usually sits while they bring the ball up the court, or waiting to get it to bring it up.
Clutch.
Clutch free throw by Kresh. Gives Manitowoc a 4-point lead.
Shoot it.
Shot is no good, and that's the buzzer. And that pretty much takes North out of conference title contention. Manitowoc comes away with a hard-fought 66-62 win. When we come back, we'll have the totals for tonight's ball game, and we'll wrap this puppy up.
This is no ordinary part-time job. Sure, it's an extra paycheck, but this is something you can really get into. It's the job you love, the job you want to do. because it's unlike anything else you do, and because it can change the whole direction of your life. This is where you fuel your future. The Air National Guard. Call 1-800-2GO-ANG.
The Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacks high in calcium help build strong bones, and foods rich in fiber are good for your heart. So you have the power to dominate. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
2 words for you. Pop quiz. Ready? Name any funny movie. A drama. Name a mystery. And one more thing. Name the movie your kids saw today in science class.
Know what really matters. Know about your kid's school. And know about your kid. Find out 100 ways to know more, do more.
$2 million seals and counting killed over the last decade. Make your voice heard. Visit ifaw.org to end the cruelty.
We talked about it being a key game for the Raiders to stay in conference contention. It was just as important for Manitowoc, Chris, to maintain a tie for first place with Green Bay West, and they certainly came out and played a great second half. They scored 46 points in the second half.
Yeah, they did, and this is one of those games, if you're Coach Christensen, you tell your boys to, don't say a word. Be happy we got out of here with a victory, because it was very hard fought. It wasn't like we dominated the ball game or anything. Everything that the Ships got, they earned, here, and they should just be happy to be going home with a victory.
You mentioned earlier, I don't think we were on the air at the time, you said usually it's North going up to Manitowoc late in the season trying to maintain a lead for the conference title, and it was Manitowoc's turn this time, and they obviously did a good job of staying in the hunt, or in the lead, actually.
Yeah, they did. North fought hard in that first half. They're just outstanding. In the second half, a couple too many offensive rebounds for Manitowoc. They got the job done at the free throw line, and the shooting just wasn't there like it was earlier on. North had opportunities, both at the free throw line and a couple chances to shoot, but the guys didn't get it done. And as I said before, this was a well-earned victory for Manitowoc, and this is one of those games where you go home as a North player or North coach, and this is a tough one. This is a tough loss. This is going to be one that you're not going to sleep at night, and you're going to think about this one because you had them, and it just got away.
Let's go through the leading scorers. Andy Kresh led all scorers with 24 points. Following him was Matt Stahl. We mentioned Matt only had 2 points in the first half. He scored 10 in the second. He finishes with 12.
But an outstanding job on him, too. The only big shot he hit was that three-pointer with like 2.5 minutes left. Besides from that, they were all over him all night. But when they had to have it with like 2:20 left, he banged that one home.
Nathan Zastro and Jake Som each chipped in with 10. Probably a key stat, Chris, was the free throw shooting. I've got Manitowoc with 15 out of 17. And, when they needed them down the stretch, they made them. For the Raiders, they were led by Dave Moss and Rob Kane. They each had 16 points. Following those two was TJ Kellner with 13, Tom Eyrick with 9. Brad Schmitz had a nice game off the bench with 6. And rounding out the scoring for the Raiders was Brian Williams with 2. Our next broadcast is going to be next Saturday when we have that big game down at the Armory, the final North-South game to be played at the Armory, and we talked a lot about it at the Lakeland game. We didn't mention much about it tonight, but we've got some special goings-on for that game, so make sure you tune in probably about 20 after 5 or so We've got a special half-hour program about the Armory featuring Tom Desatel and John Schumann, Pete Barth, and Dwight Pelkin, and then a little video tour of the Armory. Brian Andrews behind that camera was part of the taping of that. I also want to say thank you, or not thank you, but congratulations to Jenny Greger and Tim Seifert for being inducted into the North High Wall of Fame. For the crew, Brian Andrews behind that camera, Steve Reiner up on top, Scott Meloff in the truck, my partner Chris Wright, Alyssa Conway, part-time announcer tonight. My name is Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.